All right, good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming out. Today I'd like to call to order the special board meeting. Today is June 20th, and the time is 8:10 p.m. I would like to call this meeting to order. Please call roll. Trustee Jones.
Present.
You have 2 minutes to address the body. Yes, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to address the body. Okay, guys, order.
3 minutes, 3 minutes.
Order. We're not gonna do that today. So we got 2 minutes to address the body. So here we go.
3 minutes.
First person is Beth.
Take your 3 minutes. 3 minutes, Beth. Take them anyway.
Good evening, my name is Beth McBride. I am a resident of Thornton Township.
Turn your mic on.
In the mic?
Is it?
Turn it on.
Turn it on.
Good evening, my name is Beth McBride. I am a resident of the Thornton Township, and I've watched a lot of things that have happened here in Thornton Township, and I have a lot of questions about how a lot of money has been spent and how a lot of things have been managed. And so, as a person of prayer, I am asking that people who also believe in prayer would pray for us, that things would be solved here. Please pray for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This administration cannot be trusted at all.
No.
So I'm the woman that constantly remind them, y'all going to jail. Y'all are going to jail, and I'm gonna keep reminding you all that. So if you all wanna go down with this woman, cause she definitely going to jail.
All right, your time is up.
Hey,
Thank you.
y'all going to jail if y'all follow her.
Okay, next person.
Do the right thing.
Right.
You don't wanna be in a jail cell, she gonna be in a jail cell. Take your full 3 minutes. She's gonna be in a jail cell, period. And everybody else that's been helping her. People that's been helping her steal properties in Dalton, all of them, all of them.
Guys, okay,
You're going to jail, ma'am.
You
You're
cannot
going
be
to jail.
disruptive in a board meeting. This is our board
That's
meeting.
a part of
You
my
have to
statement.
have order.
That is a part of my
Ma'am, you're out
statement.
of order.
Hey, that's a
Stop.
part of my statement. You
Please
can't
stop.
stop it.
All right, go ahead.
Stop stealing the properties in Dalton. That's what.
I agree with her, stop stealing. I don't know if anybody knows, but a good friend of mine's son was murdered in Dalton, June 13th, about 1 a.m. The mayor hasn't said anything. The supervisor, of course, is not gonna say anything because she is over 17 municipalities, so she's too big for that. She feels like we're bums, so, but however, we are looking for the person who shot my friend's son. They pulled up behind her, because she lost both of her sons within 9 months to that still. And it's like, it's a shame that instead of her caring, instead of her looking up like other people say, she just rather sit down and write because she knows she's dead fucking wrong. Excuse my language, but she's dead wrong. And a person like you, a supervisor or a mayor, you should just step down. I don't know where the FBI is at. We really need them to just come and bust in this meeting and just take her ass to jail. However, she just needs to step down.
I must start by thanking the supervisor for such outrageous spending and retaliatory behavior, which has created a genuine grassroots movement of people protesting.
And it's not his time.
Then,
We got
my,
3 minutes. We got
then I will
3
give my
minutes.
wife
Keep
the
going.
other 2 minutes
Keep
to
going.
finish reading my statement.
Keep going.
Do you want me to read it, or do you want my
Yes,
wife
keep
to
going,
read it?
babe. Keep
Thank you so
going.
much.
Time is
Please
up,
stop.
sir.
Keep
Next
going,
person.
3 minutes.
Y'all got
How
out
come
of order.
everyone-
Jennifer?
Okay, right, all right, you can have a seat.
Clerk, time is up, sir.
Who's the next person? Keep going. Trina down. Okay, go ahead.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna finish my husband's
You did
statement.
not sign in, ma'am, so it's Trina Downs is next in
When
line.
did you finish?
Trina Downs, you have the floor.
So this February, the supervisor announced that she was giving away $1 million in rent and mortgage assistance that month, with a maximum of $3,000 per renter or home buyer whose application were accepted. That equals at least 333 grants
Out of order.
per renter of home whose application were accepted. My husband had 3 minutes. I'm not going anywhere though. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. You are wrong.
You keep acting
You
out.
are wrong. You are wrong. I gotta go to jail.
Absolutely.
Turn it down, you have the floor.
Counsel this one like you counsel.
I'm trying not to.
Hello.
Can I ask the attorney a question? Are they supposed to get 3 minutes?
Yes, we are.
It's 2 minutes.
No.
We ain't gonna allow you to run. You ain't running shit.
Counsel, please answer the question. Are they supposed to get 3 minutes? Yes or no?
You know that same threat you say is in Dalton? That same threat is in Thornton. You paying for a metal detector, but the people still can't come in the village and speak. I got a damn problem with that. Especially when you was trustee and I pushed you to the front when them people was trying to stop you from talking. How dare you shut the people out? Don't you ever shut the people out.
That's right.
Juneteenth was yesterday. We gotta fight black people for rights around here. That's what you saying. That's what you saying. I was locked out of 3 meetings. You understand? That ain't right. If you scared, you scared. If you scared in Dalton, you scared in Thornton. What's the damn difference? This room way smaller. Who are you protecting? Andrew Holmes? Yourself? Who are you scared for? Who are you scared? Shut your ass when I'm talking.
I know our supervisor mayor has a habit of making up rules as she goes along, just like she did with us yesterday. We sat here for an hour, politely waiting, and everything was in order. And I noticed a lot of these people that, these officials weren't here yesterday either. So I'm kind of curious, was this pre-orchestrated, but I guess I'll never get to answer to that. But a decent person would apologize for those actions of yesterday. But I'll let that hang where it hangs. In addition to that, we still, okay, look at this situation right here. There is no way, yesterday we had like 15, 16 seats in here and it was totally inadequate. This is a clear violation of the Open Meetings Act, not to mention what's been going over in Dalton now for months. We can't even go in there and get our permits and stuff in the room. We have to sit in a something small as a jail cell, which I hope somebody gets real familiar with real soon. Pull that. You don't get the chance to look. You do not get the chance to look.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's the lawyer. That's the lawyer.
Keep talking.
You have the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna accede to the officer's wishes. The hell with what you all wish, because you don't give a damn about us.
That's
And I
right.
just wanna let you know that you all should be ashamed of yourselves for treating us like that. You should be ashamed, even if you're not.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Stanley said, you could have been professional about the cancellation of the meeting, and I say that because I saw you in the nail shop. I'm the one that saw you. You were in there. Your daughter is beautiful, very well spoken. I don't know how you guys communicate because she's very articulate, but I mean, just like, I'm just saying, well, this is public comment. I said she's beautiful. I said, I don't know how y'all. I know, okay. Anyway, you're cutting into my time. You're cutting into my time. I said she's beautiful. I said, you're cutting into my time. Okay, I need that time back. But I'm just saying, no, it's not. My time is not up. Anyway, no, you were in the nail shop. You were there. No, that is, my time is not up. She interrupted me.
Time is up, ma'am.
you were bogus, you're mad now. No, but I'm just saying,
Michael Smith,
you know what? You
Your time
need
is
reverence,
up.
you're gonna stick with that, that's why you're mad, because I said your daughter has better vocabulary than you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Michael Smith got.
What's she gonna do to you? Nothing.
Good evening, Thornton Township residents. As we're on the cusp of celebrating Juneteenth, we come to a meeting here, and instead of us being professional about how we're doing things, we're carrying on in a manner that is very disrespectful. It's disrespectful, number one. It's disrespectful, number one, to the we teach our young people about being respectful. We teach them about being respectful. And we come to a meeting and we see disrupt. We see disrupt.
No.
But not only do we see disrupt, we see individuals that have.
Everybody out, let's go, everybody out.
Tiffany, sit your behind down before you get it knocked down.
People, listen. Pay attention, listen, people, I get it. But let's keep it calm. Let him talk like we let you guys talk. Let him talk. I understand that. I understand. Let him talk. Thank you. Jesus.
I appreciate seeing everyone here. I wish that we could stay on topic of township business while we're here. A lot of what I've heard is Dalton. A lot of the residents that I see are from Dalton.
We live in a township. You say that like we can't be here.
Look, I didn't say anything while you spoke. So what I'm saying is, when you come to the Dalton meetings, please handle the Dalton meetings over there.
Why you talking about Dalton?
When we're here at the township, please conduct township business. That's all. Y'all fighting Dalton should not be spilling over here. The lawn care, most of the children that we send for testing with the lawn care don't pass the drug test.
Where did y'all recruit from?
Most of them don't pass the drug test. So they are children. Hey, look, there's no sense of talking because y'all hearts are so hard and y'all won't even see or listen. But we gave you all wanted, you came here. Look, I've been real respectful to everybody and I try to always do that. But listen, you all came here, you wanted papers. They gave you graphs. They gave you printouts. They gave you everything that you all wanted, and you still aren't satisfied. So, hey, y'all have it. She don't have to. She don't have to. But
dollar amount cheaper than the vendor that is deceased. If we're not gonna pay the vendor, I understand, that's just one more thing that I have to do.
So do the board want to tell him why y'all not paying people now? So you
For
want to go?
overall, most of it's just, and I mean, I've said it a million times, but obviously for lack of information, there's just not enough information to approve it. Just a quick question, though.
Yes.
I mean, we have a program, why wouldn't we have the kids do it?
Right, thank you. That's right.
I mean, I guess that's what it comes down to for me.
So here, Dunspender have always cut all of our lawns. The ZAP program haven't cut those lawns in a very long time. And what he charges to do that plot of land is cheaper than what it would cost for them to do that plot of land.
And you taking away from kids' jobs.
That's not what they're doing. They're not taking away from kids' jobs. He just stated to everybody that they've been
So
doing it for years.
Excuse me, so here, when we look at the amount of land that we have, you would need a 48-inch or 36-inch more to go and get that thing done. And here, what it takes for him to do it it actually probably takes him less than probably hour and a half. You have the east, west, north side. And so, in essence, Jeffrey Evers, we pay him less than what we were paying Don Spender to do the loan.
Y'all wanna amend it and put them back in the list? And guess what, how the kids that have them cut grass for the tenants. Okay, so they wanna add them back in? What was the board side?
So are there plans to, go out and recruit for that program? Because that was one of my questions when they even initiated this whole program. Are they trying to do away with the PAT program, or are they just trying to supplement it for the time being? Because that was one of my questions, because I didn't want the program to go away.
So for everybody that don't know what they're doing, right now we're doing a repeat of those. And basically, the board has the opportunity to talk to every department here prior to coming here, so we didn't have to go back and forth in front of you guys. Every bill, so you understand how a bill list is generated. A bill list is generated from every department head. It is their bills that they spend for the month, and then it gets compiled and comes before the body, and we vote for whatever they spent for the entire month. During that time, the Board of Trustees, including myself as well, have the opportunity to reach out to every single department head and ask questions about their bills. Now, they're supposed to give us the answers. If we got an understanding, the bill's supposed to stay in and get paid because people need to work. It's just like you guys going to work and doing a job, and then later on, 30 days later, they say they're not going to pay you. That's not fair. I am not that type of person that want that to go on as relates to not paying somebody for doing work. Here at the township, we have a surplus. We have money. There's no need or no reason to do what they're doing now. What I don't appreciate is the board mimicking the same thing that they see happening in other communities. So with that being said, we need help, guys. So that's the reason for the contractors. But I really appreciate it when people come in here and you vote down someone's bill that actually did the work for Thornton Township. Because Thornton Township have money, and we have millions in the bank account, which Trustee Jerry Jones knows. I'm gonna let the finance director speak to that. So there's no need or no reason to not pay people.
Well, I have a few more comments based on that. Trustee Carlisle.
Hold on, you're on the floor. Hold on.
No, this is the board, so he can wait. Hey, so he can wait.
No, he's not gonna wait. Come on, Trustee, stop.
Well, first of all, you didn't answer. Well, he could talk in a minute. This pertains to what we're talking about right now. First of all, you didn't answer Trustee Carlisle's question.
I did answer her question.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
You
I
went
did.
round and round.
I did
You
not
didn't
go round
answer.
and round.
Second of all, maybe it was better. You're acting
Trustee,
like
you
this
don't have the floor.
You're acting
Now,
like
you
this
see
is.
why residents act that way, but you ain't got the floor, you know,
Like
you do
this
know
is-
Robert Rules
like
order,
you have
right?
to make decisions today.
If I don't give you the floor,
These are
you
things
can't
that should have
speak.
been discussed months ago,
Trustee,
just because you
Trustee,
take your everything to
Trustee,
the
you
last
don't
minute
have the
and
floor.
then bring something before us.
Stand around, go
You need to
ahead.
do better planning.
Trustee, you had that package this Friday. You had that package this Friday, so stop, don't go ahead and say it. You had it this Friday, you didn't have a meeting on Tuesday. Wait a minute, today is Thursday. And you didn't ask one question, Trustee.
January.
One question.
June, and we're talking about grass cutting?
So anyway,
Poor
go ahead,
management.
Stan Brown.
Poor management.
Go ahead, Stan Brown.
And you know what, there's one
Go ahead,
common
Stan
denominator
Brown.
between here
Stan
and
Brown.
Dalton,
Go
and it's
ahead.
you.
That's the problem. You want to
There's
talk
one
about that,
common
you not allowed
denominator, and
to
it's
go.
you.
All right, Trustee, you out of line. Go ahead. Stand around. You out of the floor. Stand around. You out of the floor. Stand Brown. You out of the
Say because it may be something to help me rather than what I need to elaborate on. So be something specific on this here on the law.
We really can't hear you.
You want to do something about the landscaping?
Yes.
I like to hear it so I can know.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, man, I like
Because
to
it
hear
wasn't, he wasn't talking about
We could have been.
it. We went around it.
Some of this could have been planned a few months back. We're in June and we're still talking about this. And I think one of the problems why we pulled some of the stuff out of this is because we haven't voted on it yet, but yet we're paying these people.
We haven't paid the people. What are you talking
I'm asking them to be
about?
paid today and we haven't even voted on any of this. That's the problem.
Right, so, okay, hold on, because I want to mix people up with what you're saying. The way it works is they come on this list, a check get cut the next day. We haven't paid nobody.
Exactly.
Nobody. So you just said that we paid. We did not pay anybody. Okay, but say the right stuff up here. We have not paid nobody. It's on this list
Well,
to
that's why,
get
and
paid.
that's why we
That's why
haven't paid
people
them.
on the
That's why
board.
we haven't paid them. That's why we
Correct.
haven't paid them.
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
Y'all
Thank you, Bernie.
Here we go, trustee Gonzalez.
The bottom line is, it's supposed to be a program for you.
It still is a program for you.
We got 20
Just
of them.
explain
We
to you.
spent thousands of dollars on photographers and sending them here and sending them there. Why can't we just
Yeah,
work hard towards the kids?
We are.
We got 20 of them.
We are.
20.
He just explained to you why he has 20 kids.
$200 checks for photographers that follow you around, can't get some kids to come to work? Talk about making it make sense. Talk about making it make sense.
If you really want to learn what's really going on, you want to go back and forth, 'cause I can know that too. So that's it. But look, we can't have a deal.
kids working, there's not a lot of
But there was no information about how much per cut is being paid, what addresses are being cut.
Don't worry about it. Stand Brown, stand. He wants you to go back up there and tell how much per cut.
Even though you just a few minutes ago said they weren't getting paid per cut.
The lawn care people are.
Yeah, that's why I said, so why can't we pay them?
You're missing the point. You gotta do the math. You're not doing the math. A black fee per cut. And the kids was $3 or $4 or $5 per cut. When it added up, it was $5,000 or so or more.
Going to you.
Every 2 weeks. When you do the budget, the numbers, I can't remember, come back with them, was $700,000, $800,000. You gotta listen to what I'm saying.
But it's supposed to be.
It's still a use around. Okay, hold on. How do y'all think kids just wanna cut grass? It's other stuff we have to do. It's just not grass. It's not just grass. Work throughout Thornton Township, you know that, right? We got a whole youth building where there's tons of kids that work there. Tons of kids. We got 40, 50 kids. I know, but I don't want you to put the wrong information out about the township. You are scattered throughout Thornton Township. They're not just for cutting grass. Everybody don't want to cut grass. Everybody do not want to be in the sun. So when they do have a rain day, like he stated, guess what? They don't make no money. Ain't nobody gonna keep on doing that and not be able to come to work. We have rain days 2, 3, 4 times a week. How do they make money? Trust me. Yes, part of it, but then how do the youth make money? They chase money.
Well, that's what I'm saying though, we pay them more.
If it rains, they don't make no money for that day. What do they do? What do they do? But the other kids that work over, y'all out of order. Come on, let us finish. But the other kids that work in every other department, they still make money.
No, and I stick to it, and then we got to circle back around when we get more information.
But y'all know that person is cutting all that time. So y'all willing not to pay the person after they got their stuff stolen, all the stuff he just told y'all? Y'all don't want to pay the vendor? Y'all paid all the other vendors that was cutting grass. We're making that one vendor different.
No, there's one other one, isn't there? South Greedy is also on.
You're not paying it because of what?
Welcome to the meeting.
Why aren't we paying? Like seriously, she got a legitimate question.
One of
Why
the
aren't
major
you
reasons
paying?
is because we've already been paying these people, and now we're being asked to approve bids, so.
This ain't no bid.
they
Okay, you
should've-
mixing it up. This
but
is
they-
the
but
bill.
he's
The
on the
bid
list.
down at
He's
the
on
bottom.
list. But this should have been, we should have been voting on this stuff even before they started cutting. That's the process. It's a process.
Okay.
We should have been going, like Mr. Carter said, we should have been going through all this before.
It was way before me. It's the same process now. So all I'm saying, because those guys really came out and cut that high grass, looked out for our seniors, you guys should pay. There's no reason for you guys to take out vendors who have the money.
We should have been in.
I'm okay for everybody money, but we just on this one person. I don't think you should do that to them. They really was out there in that hot sun cutting that grass.
You need to do better in notifying us of what's going on. That's the bottom
Your
line.
opinion is your opinion, my opinion is my opinion. I think you guys should pay the vendors that cut the grass. So would are y'all willing to make a, adjustment, trustee, Jerry Jones, trustee Carmen? Y'all wanna add the vendors in that? But you guys can revise the motion, because you said that's his motion. So you can revise the motion to pay the lawn care people. Are you guys willing to do that?
My motion still stands.
Your second stands, what about you, Jerry?
What's the first and second vote?
Okay, so you don't wanna change it. So we're not gonna pay the people coming back. Yes. So how do we cut the grass for the next couple of days? Hold on. Y'all clap all you want, it don't even matter. How do you cut the grass going forward? Because now y'all got no contracts to help cut the grass. You got a ton of residents. How do y'all cut the grass then? All I'm saying is don't do that to the people that actually did the work. We have the money. You are out of order. We got our meeting. Let us finish our meeting.
Why you trying to change your mind? She already
Why would y'all not pay the people that did the work? If anybody was out there in the crowd and y'all didn't pay them, I would be doing the same thing, any and everybody. I'm actually in favor of everybody getting paid that's on the list. So why would y'all not pay none of the business? Why would y'all not pay none of the business? And y'all don't wanna adjust it? Y'all don't wanna do anything?
Leave her alone. He said no. No means no.
Jerry, no? You don't wanna adjust it?
No means no.
Okay, all right, that's great. So, just so you know, Stan already knows what you're trying to say, but let me get to it before you. The lawn care will be stopped. He don't have enough help as it relates to cutting. I'm keeping it 100. So we can see it. Guys, you are out of order.
I just like to say, these individuals actually done the work.
They voted.
And it was a little rush job, and it was kind of pushing behind, but it was an emergency, so a decision had to be made. So the thing of it is, they did cut the work.
Okay.
They actually did the work. So with that being said, I don't know if anybody here is on the program, but the thing of it is, we just don't have enough youth to get it done. We do need this help. Well, you know, just like for you to know, tomorrow is my last day. Yeah, tomorrow is my last day. Tomorrow is my last day.
Because he's saying he got the help, so we got to stop.
This is it for me. Tomorrow's my last day because my phone ring, nobody else's phone ring about that grass getting cut. And it's totally unfair to those seniors and for the individuals that helped us when we needed help. So I just like to be clear on that. Tomorrow is my last day, and I'll be turning my keys in.
If someone comes in after you've done the work for that whole month, someone comes in and randomly picks out your name and says, I don't think that you should get paid. I don't care how you feed your family. I don't care how many kids you have. I don't care what you do with how you survive. I just think you shouldn't get paid just because.
But sir, once again, it's about the process.
No, my question is, if someone, no. My question is, my question is, Trustee Gonzalez, you did your work for that 2 weeks time. You did your work for the month. What would you do if someone randomly came up and picked out your name and said you shouldn't get paid even though you did the work? Does that make sense to you? Why do you get paid and I don't get paid? That doesn't make sense.
People that have been fired in the township.
What
about them eating? What about the people that have been fired? What about the people that have been fired from the township?
$17,000. Ma'am, let me ask you.
In 1 year.
What I would like to ask is something very simple. It's very simple. It's very simple. Ma'am, I am in total agreement with you. You start working that job. How would you feel if randomly?
How would you feel if you let them vote?
I know you want. Thank you so much. I know you feel that way. Right, exactly. Right, but people get fired all the time.
For no reason?
Right,
For no reason?
but right now.
What's so sad and how the world is looking at us over the years is you sit here and tell that bone-faced lie about you don't know what's going on, you don't get talked to, everybody talks to you, everybody answers your questions. As relates to you saying you don't get the answer, you just now literally started putting in question form from whoever knows your lips to come to a board meeting and do this, trustee. Because at the end of the day, all of the people here answer questions for you, Trustee Jones, everybody. That's why Trustee Darby left, because there's just so much mess. And then y'all try to act like something's wrong when nothing's wrong. Y'all put this fictitious story out or narrative here at the township when the township is doing an awesome job. And when you say you don't know something, you are speaking to all department heads, like while she's standing up there right now asking you guys, hey, do you have any questions for me? What's going on? Why would they have to come up here and say that? Y'all done had this list since what, Friday or whenever they sent it to you, Friday, right? We had a meeting scheduled for Tuesday. Y'all didn't have any questions. Here it is Thursday. Now it's, I don't know nothing. That means that you guys not doing your job as it relates to finding out what's needed before we get here. It's unfair for people not to get paid and you guys come to a board meeting and think it's okay. I can concur with Emmanuel. Emmanuel has kids. He has a family. He has a wife that he has to take care of. They live in the township. They come here and do the work and you guys have no reason. That's why he asked trustee, why are you taking my bills out? I have a family. So it's okay for you to get paid, but him not to get paid. And I feel him because now we don't have a meeting for a whole another 30 days. So he just said 60 days that man can't feed his family. 60 days all the people y'all took off can't feed their family. And y'all got no logic reason for why y'all not paying no bills. But just to create chaos, create this false narrative for fake news, for fake news. Just say, that's it.
Madam Supervisor,
really no reason.
Can I make a plea to the trustees?
Go ahead.
I totally respect the process and I understand processes. I'm hoping that you guys know that, or will just consider that we did do the work for the last 30 days and maybe moving forward, going into the next month, we can hold on services while you guys negotiate or, discuss what's needed for the township, but we did do the work. And I will hope that we could at least get paid for these last 30 days.
Can I ask you a question? What events did you do?
All of them.
All of them.
So from
Every single last
Showtime at the Apollo, the Father's Day, Juneteenth, all the video recaps for that. Township Talks, I've produced, definitely Big Bingo. Like that we did that tonight. The GAs, we got content, producing content for the food pantry. What else was this month? It was, I have a slew of projects I could share with you, trustee.
Your question.
You cannot right now. This is the board.
But okay, if they're hired, was it a word of mouth between you and her, or was it voted on by the trustee?
Are you willing to add her back
That's
in?
the process.
That was her plea. Are you willing to add her back in to pay her?
What do you guys,
Young lady. Miss.
Maybe think for yourself. What you think? Don't let nobody.
I mean, like I said, once again, I mean, we're hearing a lot about, what should be done, but what we're not hearing is
Because we got
how
to
we
pay
can
for
get
it.
this better, whereas we have the information before we sit here, so we don't have to go through this.
You always have to.
Why don't we fix that first?
It's already fixed. It's always in your package that you don't read.
No, that's not true.
And
It's not
also,
true.
it is true.
It's not
It's
true.
true. You say here, what board you
If that was the case, then we could discuss it.
You had the package this Friday, so you had plenty of time to reach out and get stuff answered. What are you
But we
missing?
don't always get the answers, like Trustee Carlisle said.
All your stuff is right here. Every question she asks, they answer. If you have a
Right
question.
here, that's what we're saying, we don't.
But you could have did it. Did you call anybody? Trustee, hold on, let's tell people what's going on. Did you call anybody? Did you reach out to anybody about any questions about any of this stuff tonight? Did you call anybody?
I had spoke to the trustees, yeah.
No. Department head. Did you call anybody about this?
I talked to some department heads, yes.
If you talk to some department heads, did you talk to her? Did you talk to the ones you want to pull off to get clarity of why? Because right now, they don't understand your why, and I don't neither. Because at the end of the day, they get paid.
She's not a department head.
Why aren't you paying?
But she's not a
Can you tell me why?
For the 8th time, it's a process because we.
What process? It's on every one.
They didn't have the proper information.
It's on every single
No,
month.
we didn't have the proper
Every
information.
month, all they bills are on there,
We don't
all of
have,
them.
we don't have the proper
It
information.
is the proper
We don't have
information.
the proper
It is.
information.
And when we had the board meetings, you didn't ask any questions, you didn't have any concerns.
No disrespect to the whole board. I just want you all to understand that if you all decide to go through with not paying these people that's on that list that you singled out, these people could go into poverty. These people could not feed their family. Their kids could starve. And you would still say no. Anyone who doesn't get paid for 60 days, they could lose their house. They could lose their car. They could go into poverty. And it's because you just decide that we don't deserve it after we've already done the work.
Supersede everything everybody got going on right here. I want to pay everybody. So do I have a second to supersede and pay every vendor? Is there a second to the motion?
Second.
All right.
Thank you.
And second to supersede. Call it up.
It has to go towards that they have.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Gonzalez?
No.
Trustee Gray Everett?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle? Supervisor Hand?
Yes. But just pay attention, y'all. Who didn't pay people that did work? We have money here at Thornton Township, and it said in my heart that that man stood up there and pled to everybody on this board to feed his family. Yet people don't even come to board meetings, and y'all still get y'all checks no matter what.
That's right.
You don't do work, still get paid no matter what. And and play with people's livelihoods that actually do work. And family. God know what he was doing, he placed me here. He knew that I would grow the township, he knew that I would do better than what it was. And one thing I can tell you about God, keep him first. God will always put you in a predicament and put you in a place where your enemy is at your footstool. I never knew or thought that I would be the supervisor of Thornton Township. I was the mayor of Dalton, and I had issues over there as relates to my board. And then he sat there and took me in 2022, and I became your first African-American youngest female supervisor. So I got two great things that happened in my life of becoming the first. No matter what it is, what y'all don't understand is the first is the worst. I know people don't want to admit to that, and then when you're a woman in power, a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like that a woman is telling you what to do or telling men what to do. I am over 17 cities/villages, and guess what? They're ran all by men. One of them is my very own Dalton. So when people say things negatively about Thornton Township, helping Dalton or doing stuff, Dalton is still under the township. So why wouldn't we help Dalton as well? It's part of our communities. So I just want people to get some more clarity as it relates to what's going on and not what somebody told you. I've been seeing a lot of people act like this is high school. We're not in high school. It's a lot of he say, she said stuff. It's a lot of pointing fingers. It's a lot of gossip. I do not sit at tables or talk to people that talk about other people. I just don't. I don't have time for that, and you shouldn't either. Life is too short, as I always state. You should go to tables and to areas or communities where we're talking about progress and growth and how we're going to give opportunity to others. That's the things you should be doing, but we're not. I said a lot of people get on a hate bandwagon, and y'all sit here and just make believe and make up stuff and put people in a bad light, but not knowing you probably really doing something good as it relates to going to come up out of this whole situation of putting a bad light on the township. The township is doing great. So stay tuned to the great things to come. I thank everybody and my staff for just being great. Even though the people post them online, talk mess about them, that's not cool because they're still people. I keep telling y'all that they're not robots. Please be respectful. Respect people like you would want to be respected, and it should be passing the baton along the way. Darlene, Trustee, what you got to say? You had something? All right.
I'm not gonna play that tape.
Okay. That's it for me. Is there a motion to adjourn? Motion. Is there a second?
I second.
Y'all wanna go home? Okay. Motion is second, call the roll.
Trustee Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?